Hey everybody. Oh boy. More juicy things going on today, you know. Wild. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm just gonna pop in and my roommate's up. Hopefully they don't interrupt me, you know, because people love to do that. Welcome in. My name's Laura. Thanks for watching, if you're watching, and tuning in and listening to any of my content whatsoever. I hope you like it, and I very much welcome you, and I hope that we can all be friends and make a nice community here. One of my male viewers mentioned that they couldn't concentrate on my reading, and I appreciate the view. Maybe once you get to know me, you can look past what the Most High Creator created here. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't apologize for that. I'm very thankful. I am apparently a curvy woman, and I'm hoping everybody can, not everybody, I'm hoping the men out there watch, take me seriously, and can get past the situation we have right here, okay? Moving on. I was asked to hide myself many times from past partners who were insecure and tried to put me in a box or a paper bag, while at the same time viewing every other woman on the street. So I'm no longer willing to do that, and there's no reason for me to. And to you, viewer, because you didn't say it like that. Don't take me wrong. If you view this again, I'm talking about past people I've known. No longer hiding my shine. I'm not willing to do it, and I am actually going to try to be as shiny as possible. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that. I do not think I'm the most greatest thing on planet Earth, but I think it's funny the attention such small things bring. Okay. Not the only thing that happened today. The gossip, oh my gosh. The gossip from grown adults is just so hilarious too. I mean, so hilarious. I just can't even, you know. You can mention one thing and these people will take off on a tangent like, again, it's funny. Okay, that's better. I felt like it was on a spotlight. Anyway, so I moved recently, and I mean, I thought the last place I lived had gossip. Holy, this one, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry if I offend anybody. Goodness gracious, this place right here, it's so funny because I find myself to be such a, I don't know, I guess I'm just used to my life being a little different. Maybe I don't even think about it like that because my family is not traditional whatsoever. So I don't really get worked up over it. It takes a lot to shock me. Let's just say that. These people out here, oh my gosh, you would think that I was like as scandalous as possible. It's funny. Again, it's really funny. I'm enjoying it. Okay. So let's let's see if we can get a message about how to deal with gossip, or just a word about gossip, because stop, people. Get a life, okay? Please get a life. Stop with the gossip. Keep your business to yourself. There's nobody that needs to know that. Now, this is a platform. I'm going to share experiences, and I'm going to share my business, so to speak. This is not something I do out on the streets on a normal basis. I happen to be very private. But I've just gotten to a point in life where I'm like, whether you're private or whether you're not, people are going to say crazy stuff about you. They're going to say stories. They're going to tell lies. They're going to slander your name in all sorts of different kinds of ways. So you know what? You might as well be as flamboyant as possible, because it's going to happen anyway. And I think that's I feel like that's the shift that I'm making, you know? I used to be so, like, oh my gosh, I don't want anyone to know my business. Now I'm just owning it. I'm just owning it. So, you know, you may need to buckle up on this channel, because I'm going to bring serious info. I'm going to bring silly info. I'm going to dish some stuff, okay? So, every time you view, it's going to be different. Tonight, I'm awake, and I just had a funny day, all right? So we're going to do the Witching Owl Oracles. We're going to pull a couple of these for messages at the end. And then my favorite little deck, the Cat Tarot, that I found at a flea market near my house. It's really cute. It's an indoor flea market, and they have this crystal shop in there. And I just love going there because it's not a typical flea market, at least not here in Florida. It's not filled with a bunch of new stuff. It's really like a lot of antiques, and it just has a different mix, and it's so fun to go there. Like, there's no way you can leave there without finding something, and just seeing all the old stuff is just really fun. And plus they have the crystal place, and there's the people that run the crystal shop. There's a young guy who makes jewelry, which actually I got this, which I love this. You know, I call it an angel. You could say it was a butterfly or an angel. I say it's an angel. I got it from his shop. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention his shop, but I love it, and I wear it very often. So let me see if I can show you it up close. I don't know. It's got a pink stone in the middle. It may be a little difficult to see on camera from this far away, but it's like wings and a little pink stone in the middle. I'm not sure what the stone is. It's light pink, but it's really pretty though. I like it. Anyway, that's where I got these two. So I hope you all are having a good night, and I hope that you're okay if you're dealing with gossip. Don't let it bother you, really. I mean, it's usually a form of flattery, first of all, because you're that exciting. You're that exciting. You're either that exciting, that much of a, can I say cuss words on here? That much of a badass that people have to feel like they need to team up and make stories against you. It's funny. Just, who cares? Do you know you? Because I know me. I'm starting to think it's funny. I feel like doing stuff, you know, why don't I just get a white horse and just go naked down the street? Why don't I do that next? And just really give them something to write in the paper about. That'd be great. Oh my gosh. Because back to the body thing, I've also learned to love that, because I've had so many people try to cage me like a caged bird, okay? And no more. I am here to shine. And if you don't like it, too bad. Too bad. Go get somebody you can cage up. would keep going, but I'm going to stop there. Evolve, people, please. Same person who used to go anywhere possible with their shirt off so that they could show off. Just saying. But God forbid I get a little light. Too much competition, maybe. Thank God I'm free, because the cage doors opened. Let's clear that energy. I love you guys. Don't let anybody cage you up. Don't cage anybody up. Is cage the right word? I don't want to get in trouble for saying that, but that's what I think. All right, we have set 6 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Empress, the King of Cups. Ooh, that's the partner I need. The King of Cups, loving, confident, not trying to cage you up. 7 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Now, look at how adorable this is. The Empress and the King of Cups. Yes. That looks like a handsome couple. If I'm feeling the swords at the end of this here. Yikes. But remember, this is about gossip, not love. Maybe they're going to try and gossip about a bad to the butt awesome couple that's coming together. Ooh, poison thorn. What else, God? Just tell us how to handle gossip. Most High. Source. However you like to say. What you believe in. What else? One more. About gossip. Soul family. That's who you need to stay with, not the gossipers. That's what we're trying to build here. A soul family. A soul family of kind people. That's what this channel is about. Kind adventurers. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're back. So, let's talk about the cards, okay? So the message, we know this was basically hot gossip, okay? It's not good. I'm making light of it. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Empress, the King of Cups, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles can represent generosity, sharing, balance between giving and receiving, fairness, charity, financial stability, nurturing relationships, and justice in all areas of your life. Okay? The Hanged Man talks about patience, surrender, letting go, and taking time to reflect. The Empress is fertility, nurturing, abundance, stability, power. Let go and trust. And the fact that love is never, can also mean love is never forced. In the meaning tonight, there's different meanings. The Empress is usually a female energy. Okay. Strong, nurturing, abundant woman. And King of Cups is usually emotionally mature, compassionate, has a lot of wisdom, is in tune with his feelings, understanding, a leader, and basically a loyal and mature partner. Yes, 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 King of Cups. Seven of Swords can be deception, trickery, dishonesty, someone trying to get away with something, manipulate, mislead. So be strategic and use your wit. So these are the gossipers. The Seven of Swords are the gossipers. Or if we're talking about body shaming, bad partners. Seven of Swords. Okay, Six of Swords is transition, movement, leaving a difficult situation to embrace a new path or journey, relocation, possible relocation, and healing and growth. So another great message. So here's my interpretation, okay? Just letting you know what the cards mean. It helps me learn. It helps you learn. And then I'm not trying to make things up. These are just like, I put a subject on there. I put a subject out there. And I get a message, okay? So here's my interpretation for all of us tonight who are dealing with either gossip or people body shaming you or being insecure, controlling, or whatever the case may be. You're going to receive justice. After letting go of a tough situation or gossip surrounding work or love, you will reflect, heal, and become a high priestess or King of Cups. You will gain self-respect and bring in loving, balanced partnerships. Be careful of snakes trying to trip you up. Be strategic. You will transition to embrace a new path. Possibly relocation can be involved, and healing and growth. So you're going to make it through. Be strategic. Use your wit. Understand why they're doing it. Understand that when they're gossiping about you, it's because you must be pretty important one way or another, right? So don't get upset. You know, there's a saying about haters, right? Must be doing something right or wrong. Either way, you're getting noticed. Don't let it get to you, okay? Stay strong. You're going to meet, because you go through those problems and you heal yourself, you are going to become a strong individual, and that's the kind of people you're going to draw in. Those are the friends, co-workers, and things that you're going to get, that you're going to attract. And if you're around co-workers that are snakes, learn how to outsnake them, not in a negative way, in a smart way. Okay, great. Great. Now because this is what we want, right? We want strong, powerful relationships, whether it be love, work, or friends. You want to be around strong, abundant, emotionally mature people, loving people. That's who you want to attract. Cut out the snakes. Usually they cut their own selves out anyways. Just give them enough rope and you know what happens with that, right? Okay. Here's my feather again. Can you guys? No one's told me yet what this is. Do you understand how big this is? I mean, really. What is this from? If anyone knows, tell me in a comment. Okay. All right, let's see what these are. I gotta put on my glasses. I can't see that good. When my eyes get tired, kind of late at night, okay? All right, poison thorn. Low vibrations, unhealed trauma, self-sabotage, and dwelling on the past. When a finger is pricked by a poison thorn, the first thing to do is pull the thorn out, removing the source of the discomfort. The wound can't begin to heal if the thorn stays in place and may even become infected, which can spread to other areas. Emotional traumas are a lot like thorns that have been left inside to fester. They continue to hurt, then spread, and before you know it, your entire being is suffering. Hallowed one, it is time to let go of the hurt, trauma, and baggage you've been carrying. At this point, holding on to the past is causing more pain than the original event, and that happens. Let me just say, if that's happening to you, I actually suggest you actually get out a pen and paper, and instead of sitting around with rose-colored glasses reminiscing about what coulda, shoulda, woulda, really write down what those people did to you, what you experienced in the relationship, and what type of emotions you felt while in that relationship. What were the pros and what were the goods and bads? Okay? Be realistic with yourself. You aren't in that relationship anymore for a reason. You're not around those friends anymore for a reason, a very good reason. Do it. Resolve it. Move on. They were not meant to stay in your life, or they would still be there. And if you're still there dealing with them, I highly suggest you get away from them. Okay? Make a plan. Take the thorn out. Or like I said, usually it'll take its own self out. They'll just meet up with another thorn that they vibrate on the same low vibration, and they'll be gone anyways. Good. At this point, holding on to the past is causing more pain than the original event, leading to stagnation, self-sabotage, and self-destruction. You may even see your hurt affecting positive areas of your life. A bad breakup may result in lack of focus at work, or the sudden loss of a job could put strain on an otherwise healthy relationship. You can't change the hurt that has occurred, but you can do your best to begin to pick up the pieces. Self-help author Bob Proctor says, if you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hands. Therefore, if you choose to focus on the pain, that is what you will continue to find. But if you release the cause of the hurt and learn to find the light in the darkness, you give yourself not only the chance to heal, but to learn the truth of how strong and rare you are. Yes. Thank you. All right, let's do the Coven Soul Family. Coven, soul family, acceptance, putting yourself out there, the family you choose. Choose better people for yourself, okay? Learn, accept. Everybody makes mistakes, even the people that hurt you. You don't have to accept what they did to you. You have to accept they could be a broken person who needs healing. Okay? I don't forgive people doing horrible and traumatic things to me, personally. I can understand they're broken, and I can suggest for them to seek forgiveness from their higher power. And I can seek counsel from mine on the situation. We all do things differently. I don't believe in accepting that I or anyone else should be treated that way. I don't. But, you do you. A coven is the family you choose, which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spell. It's a connection that is richer than friends. It's an alignment of people who share a soul mission, expressed in infinite ways. The thread connecting this soul family is so divine and aligned that only the universe could have possibly brought these people into your life. That's what we strive for. Thank you. This kind of kindred fellowship is only available to those who have done the beautiful, complex work of finding and embracing the true self. You are living so authentically that you radiate truth through every cell of your being, and that authenticity sends out a signal to the right group of people, a call that only those in soul agreement with yours can hear. Yes. There is a coven available to you, and they will begin making their way to you once you have accepted who you are. You will know them instantly when you allow yourself to be seen, and you are not judged for it. Of course, see, this is what I'm talking about. Shine your light. And there will be those that are attracted to it. And the ones that want to stifle it and put it out, they need to go somewhere else. Of course, that means sometimes you will share parts of yourself that others will reject, like I just said. While it may be painful at first, rejoice in knowing those people are not for you, and you are not for them. You can move forward with the knowledge that they will have no place in the family you are gathering for yourself. Receiving this card is a sign that new people are entering your life. For relationships, this can mean a new love interest. Who has the potential to be a soulmate partner, or that you may welcome a bundle of joy soon. For finances or career, you may meet a mentor or someone who can help you advance sooner. That can also be this. Okay, friends, family, mentors, teachers, people that want to help you be your best. That's what you deserve. And that's what they deserve. It's a equal energy exchange. Like when you watch videos and give it a like or a share. I mean, we're up here giving you our time and energy, and it's not that just because of that we should deserve a pat on the back, but it's an equal exchange. It's an energy exchange. So it is the polite thing to do. So that if you're enjoying the content or the messages that you're getting, then you can help our channel grow, right? I mean, equal. Given on both ends. Good message, as usual. Yeah. I think it's quite amazing how this happens. I'm noticing it more and more each time. You know, the cards are just a reference or a channel, right? I give thanks to my higher power, my source, God, my guides. And I like to thank my ancestors that have passed. Right? So awesome. Don't let these people get to you. You're way too valuable. And dust it off. Dust it off, baby. great. So anyway, if you missed it at the beginning, my name's Laura, and hoping you're liking the messages that come out, and my style, I guess. And I appreciate you. I really do. I see numbers growing and I see views growing, and that's awesome. I've been on here for like that quick because of gossip and slander and poor treatment, put downs. You'll never do it. You'll never do anything. What are you worth? You're not valuable. You know, you're not making it. You're not doing anything. All these things. I'm sitting here talking to you guys. So, just goes to show you, don't get discouraged. You know, there's people out there that are going through it too. And at the end of the day, if you're strong and you do the work, you're going to come out so strong. Your life is going to change. You know, when you're sitting in it, you think sometimes some of the worst thoughts, and you start to believe what people are saying about you. But it's just projections of themselves. That's how they feel about themselves, deep down. You have to know your worth more than that. Please don't let anybody do that to you. It's happened to me before. It has. They will get you to the point where you just start getting so mind-wonked that you start spiraling and you just forget yourself. And that's exactly what they want you to do. That powers them up. You're their energy source. Don't give it to them. Keep that energy for yourself so you can rise. Okay. All right. Love you guys. I'm gonna chill. I gotta go to bed, go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit. But some interesting things happened today, and so I thought I'd pop in and talk about them. Okay. I hope it was a little easier for my viewers to listen to me tonight. Can we get past the body that I was given? And focus a little bit on the brain. That would be so great. I appreciate your views nonetheless. But if you don't mind, can we keep the comments classy, please? That's my goal. It's not, I don't want trash over here, okay? Let's keep it high vibrational, all right? Please. Okay, thank you. Have a good night, guys.